Hello, boys and girls. I hope that you guys are all having a great day today. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you have been here before, welcome back. So, somebody asked me if I could do a video about what I thought would happen during a fight between the Griever at the ends of all things, Nyx, and Null. But before I do that video, I decided to give each of those characters their own explanation videos. In this video, we are going to be talking about Nyx. Now, since her introduction in Al Ewing's Avengers No Road Home, which was published in 2019, she's remained a relatively obscure character, with the 10 issues from the No Road Home storyline being the only time that she's made an appearance. Just like Zeus, Hercules, Apollo, and Athena, Nyx was pulled from Greek mythology. She is the Greek goddess of night, also known as the Queen of the Night or the Night Mother, and she describes herself as a primordial being greater than even the gods, and she is not lying. She was born in the darkness before creation, where she remained until she was disturbed by the expansion of light that accompanied the arrival of Zeus. And if you were to ask her, she would tell you that the only reason that Zeus created Olympus was because he did not like her and had no desire to spend eternity alone with her. Not only does she predate Zeus, but she is more powerful than he is, making her one of the few things that Zeus actually fears. It's worth noting that while she is considered the most powerful Olympian in the comics, in the actual mythology, she is not an Olympian. Marvel took the term Olympian and turned it into a race, making it the race of all of the Greek deities that they've incorporated into their universe. But in the mythology, there are countless deities, and the term Olympian specifically refers to the 12 primary deities worshipped by the people of ancient Greece, and she is not one of them. Nyx has 4 children: Hypnos, the god of sleep; Apate, the goddess of deceit; Dolos, the god of trickery; and Oisis, the goddess of misery. She was able to conceive her children through an ability known as parthenogenesis, which gives her the ability to, under the right circumstances, conceive a child through experiencing strong emotions and feelings. And the child that is born has powers and abilities related to the circumstances and feelings that led to its birth. Hypnos is born after she dreamt of emptiness in a silent slumber. The twins Apate and Dolos were born when she felt betrayed, and Oisis was born after she fell into a deep state of despair. Nyx was not always evil. She was able to live with the other Olympians in relative peace for a long time, but due to mankind's fear of the night and darkness, it was her association with the night and darkness that caused mankind to view her as the representation of what they feared. So while the other gods were loved and worshipped, she was hated and feared, and as the other gods gained more and more followers, her anger and hatred of them only grew. Being an Olympian, she has the typical Olympian physiology. Things like super strength, durability, speed, and reflexes, as well as being immortal. But since she is the most powerful of the Olympians, she takes things to a completely different level. At one point, despite only possessing a fraction of her full power, she's shown to be able to fight the Hulk and Hercules at the same time with relative ease, even mocking them during the fight. And her claws were sharp enough to break the Hulk's skin, causing him to bleed. Beyond that, though, during a confrontation with Zeus, she snapped his neck with her bare hands. Since she is the god of night, it should come as no surprise that her powers include the ability to both create and manipulate darkness, almost as if it's a physical object. She can create weapons and constructs, she can take the form of a shadow herself, and her most impressive feat, she was able to black out all the light in the universe with the snap of a finger. Another of her abilities is, in my opinion, best described as a limited form of cosmic awareness. When somebody says her name, she's instantly aware of it. She knows who said it and she knows where they're at. And when used in conjunction with her ability to teleport, when somebody does say her name, she is able to instantly appear before them. When the Scarlet Witch says her name, causing her to appear, we find out that Nyx has the power to take somebody's sight, decide what they can and cannot see, and then link her mind to theirs, so she can see what they can see. Since we're doing this video in preparation for a video about a hypothetical fight between the Griever, Null, and Nyx, there's a few things that I do want to point out before we actually end this video. Despite being one of the most powerful characters that Marvel has ever created, between Nyx, Null, and the Griever, Nyx is the weakest by a wide margin. And in the comics, she never really accomplishes anything without the help of her children. Since she has no chance at all against the Griever or Null without her kids, to give her a chance, I'm going to be allowing her to bring her kids to the fight with her. Also, since Nyx is from Greek mythology, I have another video on the way about her. It will be more detailed, and I will be going over the mythology surrounding the character, as well as a detailed explanation of the No Road Home storyline. So if that's something that you might be interested in, if you subscribe, be sure to hit that notification button just so you get an alert whenever that video comes out. But that is all I have for you guys for this video. If you have made it this far, thank you. And if it's not too much to ask, hitting that like and subscribe buttons would be greatly appreciated. The next video is going to be about Null, and then after that will be the fight video. But I will see you guys next time.